love our cops, our law enforcement. We love our military, they're important. We love our cops, our law enforcement. We love our military, they're important.
Recently, IRL right-wing streamer Baked Alaska, aka Tim Gionet, was arrested for being part of the storming of the Capitol, the one that Trump incited.
Hello, U.S. Senate. Yes, we have a fraudulent election. I would like to report. Yeah, we need to get our boy Donald J. Trump into office. Yeah, can we do that real quick? USA, 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 USA.
I find him particularly fascinating because it's almost like I watched the build-up to the whole thing. I kind of watched in morbid horror some of his live streams for quite a while, and then suddenly it all exploded into this one, ridiculous event. So I first became aware of Baked Alaska when he was thinking of leaving the alt-right. And I don't know if you know this, but anyone who's in the alt-right that decides to leave, they will try and ruin your life. I mean, they'll try and ruin anyone's life, don't get me wrong, they're fascists. But if you were in the alt-right and announced that you want to leave, they will ruin you. So that's the situation that he was in. He was doing a live stream with a girl called Erin, and he was trying to hang out with Ice Poseidon, who's another IRL streamer. And Baked Alaska was in LA. He was trying to get in on all of that business. And he was with Ice Poseidon at his house and all of Ice's friends and some girl called Erin. Baked Alaska was telling his chat to stop posting, gross, anti-Semitic, racist, really like what you'd expect from the alt-right. But of course that just set off an absolute frenzy of doxing, harassment.
I wanted to ask Jim. I want to talk about Jim. He's very easy to accuse people of stuff. But I saw you. I'm just asking you, Jim. Do you think it's moral for you to, knowing this guy Chad, my friend, who has his job in jeopardy, when you knew that, you tweeted out today, you retweeted a link, the actual Amazon link of a book written by his dad that even me knowing the guy, I had no idea about his dad. To me, I find that to be immoral, and I find that basically trying to put this guy in trouble, which at the same time you're trying to say you have sympathy for him. So how do you
respond to that?
Yeah, I'll respond to that. I'd start off by saying I'm not the fucking that went on a live stream and made statements that were pro-pedophilia and then told people where I worked. That was him. I wasn't the idiot that freaked out when people started tweeting my boss. I wasn't the guy that had a fucking mugshot and a police record for meth. I wasn't the guy that was talked about on multiple streams for having all of these issues. If I'm going to laugh at a trash fire, are you asking me, are you seriously sitting here saying, Jim, you're not going to laugh at a fucking trash fire? Do you know who I am and what I do?
No, I
understand that. Do you think it's because somebody you know that I would act any differently? No.
But I was quite fascinated by the fact that, according to the alt-right viewers, this was all Erin's fault, of course, because Erin's a female. This is just a side point, but it was just really bizarre at the time.
Basically, what had happened is Baked was streaming a live stream on his own life. Like, he does these vlogs, I guess. He thinks they're cool or whatever. So he had this girl on. Sweet Erin is her name, I think?
Yeah.
Which is weird.
Yeah, Sweet Erin's her name.
Yeah, that's a weird name. It reminds me of Sweet D from like fucking Always Sunny in
Yeah, I think that might be the thing.
And so they were on, and Chat, you know how Chat is. Chat likes the bands, and they were fucking with her and him, and he got really mad at Chat and called them toxic, and called them that they need to calm down and all this stuff. And then Sweet Erin over here starts talking and says, "Oh, Baked's sensitive, so if you do this stuff, he takes it to heart." And don't do that on the internet, girl.
I'll have to say this. I still remember Baked Alaska going on and on about the Jewish question, and you're a shill if you're not talking about Jews, and god damn, everybody needs to be talking about these fucking Jews. That was him on Twitter for weeks and weeks, And this is the same guy that's now talking about toxic behavior and wow, how dare you say that? I have all these Jewish friends. I have all these black friends. Okay, well, you know, do you not remember any of the things that you fucking said?
Samara, why do you hate Erin so much? Like, what was the...
I don't hate Erin. Like, she's not special. Like, I hate people like Erin. I hate thoughts who just get on the street.
Hang on, what was the reason? What started the fire, like, yesterday? Like, what was... Because you hate someone like Erin? That makes no sense. Like, what made you particularly be like, shut up, thought, you fucking hoe, you cunt bag, whatever you're saying?
Like, and the guys that remember Gamergate, you know, people who remember facts and history, I don't think Erin
Yeah, ask Monday Matt about that.
I hated that because I think people like you guys, you know, people like my friends like Jamal, Alsop, and others put on a lot of work, you know, with these streams, with these videos, with this content, and then we get like thoughts or whatever this humor is, and then she just gets on and she, you know, she rides on other people's like dick stream, like Jim made the point. So like people like her are the cancer in YouTube that we need to remove.
Did she do anything in particular to you last night? Like, what started that fight?
No, she doesn't like have to do anything to me. I think like her being around my friend, my basically my brother now, is bad for him. And I don't want.
So his attempt to leave the alt-right did not go well, as you could imagine. And he just seemed to lean back into it. I mean, this was a guy who was at that blood and soil march at Charlottesville, you know. The next time I heard of him, he was on this RV trip, and it was known as RV6. And they were travelling around parts of America, trying to incite situations that would be good for the live stream. And this involved not wearing masks and going into shops and touching everything, annoying the workers, refusing to leave.
What you're doing, people are playing like aliens have been abducting my mind, and they're playing music out of my brain, and I just can't stand it. Is it good music? Yes it is. It's beautiful music. It sounds like the angels coming down from heaven. God bless you. I love you. Can I give you a hug? No. I want a hug. No. Can I have a quick hug? Why? I want a hug. I love you. 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 Go away. Oh, I'm so sorry. I just was saying I love you. God bless you. Trump 2020. Go to hell. Go to hell? What up?
I literally just got my homeless guy.
What? Why? They don't have. She doesn't have a mask. Why? You're not social distancing. Please get 6 feet away from me. No, you're not. You're not 6 feet away. What? Why are you so? What's going on? What is going on? I'm just trying to get a Burger King. What is going on here? I'm trying to get a burger. I'm hungry. Why is everyone getting mad at me? Isn't this America? Do we not have any rights anymore? You're in here without a mask. Out of the door! Now! No, I'm not high. I'm not high. What is going on? Why are you yelling? Why are you guys yelling, dude? What are you doing? Stop it. No, I don't. No, you shouldn't yell at me like that. You don't have a. You're in. She's smoking inside. I am calling the Better Business Bureau. You're smoking inside, and you don't have a mask. Yes, I'm being detained. What the fuck?
You wasn't on the property when you guys showed
Yeah, I wasn't on the property when you showed up.
So listen. This is what's going on.
This is unlawful right here. I'm not being detained. Am I being detained?
Yes, you're under investigation for trespassing.
I was not on the property when you guys arrived. I was at my car.
It was a pro-Trump tour, so they were being racist, they were being sexist, they were being transphobic, they were being just as gross as you can imagine. If you can imagine a found footage horror film of a trip to hell, where the more you progress, the more horrific and disturbing it becomes. I mean, I watched an alcoholic be tempted again and again into drinking by the chat and by everyone around him. I watched people pour water on his crotch as he slept so that he'd wake up and think he'd had an accident. We're talking people utterly debasing each other purely for money and for some sort of attention and fame.
They're still laughing at you. Laura is laughing, Becky is laughing.
No.
Now is the time. Break free and shut them up.
No.
Shut them up forever. This time for real.
Stop. I worked on it, dude. Stop. Alright? I asked nicely, dude. Stop, man. Stop, dude.
Anonymous donated $3.33. Blade, your eyebrows were already shaven. Start cleaning. Blade, your eyebrows were already shaven. Start cleaning. Blade, your eyebrows were already shaven.
Dude. I didn't even do anything. I didn't move.
Blade,
Stop
your
filming,
eyebrows
dude.
were already shaven.
I'm filming myself.
Cleaning.
Are you going?
It's filming my fucking face.
Can I go sleep, dude?
It's filming my face. Which way am I supposed to face? It's facing me.
Good
job.
Okay, I'm gonna make stop Steven cry now. I'm gonna make stop Steven cry now. I promise.
Anonymous donated.
Oh shit!
Tomorrow we will pay you $100 to taser dope and demons.
Right now he's off limits.
33. You're going to jail, Johnny.
It was
I'm not going to
they got in a
jail.
big fight with each other.
No.
Oh shit.
No.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Oh
dude.
shit.
Dude, what the fuck?
Yo.
Gotta go with RV, bro.
Yo.
Dude, why'd you do that, dude?
He's gotta go with RV, homie. He's lucky I'm not stomping him out right now.
Dude, that's fucked up, man.
He's lucky I'm not stomping him out. See, I told you guys don't call me a bully. He's lucky I'm not stomping his ass out.
It's been an entire downward journey from, say, around 2014. People saying, I'm not going to use pronouns, I'm not going to believe that there is more than one gender, etc. All the way down and down and down to the Charlottesville protest and anti-Semitism, racism, and further down to Trump being elected, by some people for a laugh. And Tim himself is now trapped. He's stuck like the German officer in the Twilight Zone episode who has to relive the night that he bombed a U-boat again and again and again. He's stuck. He's trapped in his performative racism, performative anti-Semitism. Does he actually believe it? Only he can say. But he's doing it, so it has the same effect. And this is his life now. This is what he chose. It was easier for him to go this route, and so this is where he is. So whatever is happening in anyone's life, you're not baked Alaska, and for that I think we have to be grateful.